Okay. Whoa. Okay. I think YouTube. I think YouTube might have taken me off um, the traffic list for YouTube Live. So I've been away because been going through a bunch of things. You know, I got sick. I got sick. And then there's the Kwibuka season, which is going on right now in Rwanda, which is basically remembering all of the victims in the genocide against the Tutsis in Rwanda. So yeah, I didn't feel like going live last week. It's actually still happening um, until July 4th. What's up? How's it going? Kian, you have a new name? Is that your new name? Is that your new name? This name you got right now, that is the hardest name to pronounce ever. I think this name you have right now is actually the most Wi-Fi password challenging name I've seen on my channel, you know? Um Yo, they think I'm Trunks, bro. It's crazy. So why did you change your name to this? This gotta be the hardest Wi-Fi password. Your name is the hardest Wi-Fi password. You got all, you know when you're trying to find a password, a Wi-Fi password, and they try to put like numbers and letters and symbols. You got that. You satisfied that. Richard is asking me if I'm Trunks. You know what? Can we stop the Trunks allegations? I'm not Trunks' brother. I'm not Trunks on a diet. I'm just me. I'm Yan. My name is Yan, and I'm from Rwanda. I'm gonna make a pin chat right now. My name is Yan. I'm from Rwanda, and I am an architect, and soon to be author, right? Okay, this is gonna be my pin chat right now. Whoa, Kian got 105 subs. Congrats to you. I actually lost like 8 subs. I lost like 8 subs when I left for like a week. Well, actually, it was more like 2 weeks. Okay, here's the thing, Kian. I'm gonna add more mods when I get to 1,000. Richard said, "What's the hardest house you designed?" Great question. I don't know if I'm allowed to share this design yet, but There's a house I just finished with my friend Brooke. Shout out to Brooke. Man, this house is incredible. Hold up. I don't know if I'm allowed to share this house though. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna share one image. I'm gonna share one image of the hardest house. I don't know if it'll look nice though on my. I don't know if it'll look nice from this phone, but like, yo, hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna try and share the hardest house I've designed. Okay, I don't think I'm allowed. Wait, guys, hold up. I was gonna share the house, but I don't think I'm allowed to share it. I don't think I'm allowed to share it. So sorry. Wait, I'm not allowed to share the house because this is someone's house and they're gonna live in it, and they don't want their privacy breached. Like, why would you guys want to see inside someone else's house? But it's so cool, man. Oh my god, it's so cool. But you know what? There's a house I can show you. Another house I submitted for a competition in Japan that I lost because earlier this year I was telling all of you that I was going to Japan and it didn't happen and I got depressed or whatever and then I got good again. But I just want to show you guys, this is a house I was working on. This is a house. Believe it or not, this is a house that I was pitching for a competition in Japan. This is the floor plan below that I drew with a great friend of mine called Medina. She's incredibly talented. She actually made the image that you see up there. And we really collaborated to make this whole thing happen. But I was really excited about this project. And then we lost, but you know, I'm still happy about it. Black Sapphire said, "What's up?" Oh, Fox. Fox. Wait, so did everybody just change their names now? I don't know who's who anymore. Fox changed her name. Kian got the longest YouTube name now in the world. Yeah, you remember that one, right? Yeah. I think Richard, wait, Richard, are you new to my channel? I think Richard is new to my channel. I think Richard is new to my channel, so we're just having that conversation, you know. Um, uh, okay, Fox said, oh, it's your alt. I can go back to your other account. Yes, please go back to your other account if you can. There is this Fabi? Am I saying your name right? Fabi from Rwanda, F-14. Yeah, it's been a minute. I did not want to post during Kwibuka. You know, I said it again at the beginning of this video, but there is Kwibuka, which is a commemoration that was happening last week. Really, well, not last week, but it started April 7th, you know, in memory of all the victims in the genocide against the Tutsis in 94. Fox Trees is back on her original account. Welcome back, Fox Trees. I missed you guys. Today is like a welcome back kind of live, where we can talk about anything. I mean, how have you guys been, man? What are you guys going through in life? If you're in Rwanda, I can understand that it was, you know, it's been a tough past few weeks, you know. But Fox said, I hope you rested well, though. I did get some rest and recovered. You know, when I got sick, I lost some weight. And I didn't really, it took a while to recover also just mentally. Like, when I got really sick, it really, like, I don't know, like, it affected me mentally because I had food poisoning, so I got dehydrated really fast because my stomach was just turning up and down. But I'm back now, and I got some new drawings. You know, I got some new drawings. I got some new reels to post. Tomorrow I'm gonna post another reel, but oh wait, I'm gonna remove the background. Hold up. Hold up. Oh wait, how do I remove the background? I don't want the background. Okay, got it. Yeah, but how are you guys? What's going on with you guys? Fox said, wait, you call it a reel? What do you mean? A reel? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? mm Tell me, who did I leave behind? You think you got to me? I can just read your mind. Tell me, who did I leave behind? Yo, what's up, Sonja? Is that you? Oh, sorry, I called it a reel. Okay, it's because I'm planning to have a comeback on my art channel. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. If you guys think I took a hiatus on my YouTube, I definitely took a hiatus on my Instagram. But I'm gonna come back solid on my Instagram next month. I got a bunch of things to post on my Instagram. But I mean, if you're following me on my YouTube, you probably already know most of the things I'm gonna post on my Instagram, my art account, of course. Mm-hmm. Fabi said, pretty cool working and commemorating as well. It's hard to work and commemorate sometimes because, you're remembering a lot of traumatic, difficult things, and also you're required to go to work and act as if those thoughts are not in your head. Sonia, what's up? Fox said, I'm glad you do so. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I took a break from Instagram because I really wanted to focus on YouTube, like learn YouTube, learn how I could grow on YouTube. When I got on here a few months ago, I was at 30 subs, I think, and getting up to 700 has just been a byproduct of going live. All of you guys supporting me on live. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to Fox. Shout out to Sonia. Shout out to Boss Boy. Shout out to Taigi. Um, Shout out to all the other people I'm forgetting right now. Mojaki, Gurdeep, Jacob, George. You know. Sonia said, sorry if I'm late, Yan, but I have bad news. Oh my God. Wait, what? What? Wait, who passed? Your mom? No way. Your mom passed away? I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes people drop crazy news on here, and I don't know. I don't know what's real or fake anymore. I think Christine actually passed away. I think Christine, who was coming here on this live earlier, I think she actually passed away. I don't think her brother was lying when he got on here and told us that she passed away. I think she had said, she did communicate that she had come back and was recovering from surgery. So I believe what happened to Christine because we haven't seen her since either, you know? So anyways, rest in peace to Christine, if she's passed away, of course. Um, Sonia said she lost her mom. So Sonia, first of all, I'm so sorry about what happened to your mom. If you guys are on the live right now, can you put a blue heart in the chat for Sonia? I'm gonna put some blue hearts in the chat right now for Sonia and support for this difficult time that you're going through. Losing your mom is incredibly difficult. I can't even imagine. I can't even fathom what you're going through right now, Sonia. And please put a blue heart in the chat right now for Sonia. Actually, I'm gonna rename. Wait, Sonia. So, listen. I hope this is true. Please don't lie about these things. Like, this is insane. Do not lie about this. But if it's true, I will rename this entire live, and I'll just name it Sketch for Sonia. You know. Oh my God. Oh my God. She said, I promise. Man. Wait, Sonia, when did this happen? Was it when I was gone? Was it last week? The last 10 days? When did it happen? It happened Sunday? What? Okay, like I don't want to be intrusive, but like how are you processing this right? Like what happened? Was she sick? Like how are you processing this right now? Cuz this is a lot. I'm surprised you're even on this live right now, to be honest. That's so heavy. I don't know how you process that. Especially if you're that young. There's just a lot going on in the world, and a lot of people been passing away. I Fox said sorry, but can you tell what happened to her? I'm sorry if you don't feel like losing a person might really be harsh. By the way, Sonia, if you don't want to share anything, it's okay. If you don't want to talk about what happened, it's okay. You're not forced to say anything. Everybody has to respect the privacy of your family in this moment right now. Everybody put a blue heart in the chat right now for Sonia, who's going through a difficult time. Very difficult. That's incredibly hard. I put blue hearts my I really want to support Sonia. Sonia has been really supportive of my channel. She said, yeah, she got into a car crash, but my whole friend group is here at my house. You don't mind to share. Oh my God. Oh my God. Damn. At the beginning of this year, I was asking people how their 2025 went, and it was incredibly hard. A lot of people had a really rough year, and because I had a decent year, I was under the impression that maybe other people did too, but I'm so biased to my own experiences, like or I think maybe when I was having bad years, people had good years as well, but Sonia, I think this is incredibly heavy right now. I mean, shout out to your friends, by the way. Shout out to your friends, Sonia, for being here for you and supporting you in this difficult time. I can't even imagine what that is like. I'm blessed that my parents are still alive today. You know, Joji, what's up, Joji? It's nice to see you again. Joji has been checking up on me on my Instagram, my art page. But hey, Joji, before you say anything right now, I just want to let you know that Sonia lost her mom. I don't know if you can see the chat from before, but Sonia lost her mom, and we just want to be supportive of her in this moment. So put a blue heart in the chat for Sonia, please, in support of Sonia. I myself am gonna, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a moment of silence, okay? I'm gonna take a moment of silence in support of Sonia and the difficult moment she's going through right now. So the moment of silence is going to start. I'm going to take a minute of silence starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moment of silence. All right, guys, that was 1 minute of silence in remembrance of Sonia's mom. I'm gonna dedicate this live to Sonia and her mom. After I'm done with this live, I'm gonna rename it. If I forget, please remind me. Joji said, wait, Sonia, I saw you on Insta. I think with your mom posing together. Wait, Joji, she just lost her mom yesterday. So it's very recent. By the way, Albanian girl. Wait, who was that again? I'm sorry if I forgot some names. I do remember you. I got a few supporters from Albania. Shout out to Albania, of course. Oh, Ellie. What's up, Ellie? How have you been? I've been away for a little while, you know? Sonja said she was healthy. Yeah. That's the problem with accidents, you know? It's like it'd be healthy people that you're losing. Fox said, wait, you're orphan now? Where do you even live? Wait, yeah, Sonja lives with her aunt, right? Hamid said, hello, is Jalal. Am I saying it right, Jalal? What's up, Jalal? How are you? Welcome to my channel where I do these sketches before I paint them. But today I'm mostly yapping, really, just getting back into the rhythm of going live. You know, I wanted to be really upbeat tonight, but there's some bad news. You know, got some bad news. Sonja lost her mom. Sonja lost her mom. Sonja is the Lulu. Stay in my channel on in the chat right now. The Lulu stay in the chat is Sonja, and she's going through a tough time. But hey, that doesn't mean I'm gonna end the live or anything. You know, I still want to catch up with everybody here and figure out how the rest of you are doing. Hopefully, no one else is going through the same situation, and it's incredibly difficult. Jalal said, "Are you becoming an author? What are you writing?" So yeah, I am becoming an author. I was writing a book about all of the paintings that you can see on my channel. Well, it's not a book about the paintings. It's more like inspired from the paintings. And right now, I'm in the process of editing for the second time. For the second time, I'm editing this book, and I'm almost done editing it. And I want to find an agent that can help me find the right publisher for this book and launch this whole story and this whole world that I've been developing. It's actually the whole point behind this YouTube channel was to document my journey to giving the world this book, you know. Uh, Jalal said, you must be a genius or something. I don't think I'm a genius, to be honest. Joji said, oh, Joji, thank you for the pin chat. Thank you for the pin chat, Joji. Okay, Joji, can you redo the pin chat and tell people to put a blue heart for Sonja, okay? Blue heart for Sonja. I'm gonna do it right now. Shout out to Sonja again. My biggest supporter, of course. Shout out to Fox, shout out to Sonja, shout out to Joji, shout out to Taigi, shout out to Gertie, shout out to Jacob. Shout out to who am I forgetting right now? Who am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting. Who was the guy? Oh, shout out to Ty. Shout out to Ty, of course. Yes. Sonja said we're gonna make her cry. By the way, Sonja, crying right now is completely normal and understandable. You know? And by the way, you have great friends. If your friends are there with you in this difficult moment, I understand it. Kate is here. Shout out to Kate. Kate, how are you? How have you been? How are you guys holding up? Jalal said you are 25 and you are an artist and architect, soon to be author. That is being genius. Listen, I'm not successful at any of those things. I'm not successful at being, at least to my measure of what it is to be a successful artist or architect or author. I'm not really successful. But if this book really pans out the way I hope it does, it's almost like I'll be successful at all of those things overnight because it's like a big project coming together, you know? Kate said, "Hi, Yan. I'm good. How are you?" I'm good, Kate. I was taking a break. I got sick. Then I got better. And then, we were commemorating in Rwanda the genocide against the Tutsis in 94. It started on April 7th. And yeah, I was not posting content in honor of that. Or maybe I did post content in the beginning, but then I was like, I should not be doing that. But Albanian girl said, "Yeah, and please don't make the book too expensive, and please bring it to Germany." But very okay, Albanian girl. You know what? I'm gonna share me your address. Oh, actually, wait. If you're uncomfortable sharing your address, you know what, Albanian girl. Can you guys see me right now? Can you guys see me right now? Who can see me right now? Okay, Ellie. Ellie, what I was saying was basically what um what I was saying, Ellie. Oh, thank you, Joji, for the pin chat. Great. Okay, Ellie, what I was saying is I'm gonna share my email with you, and you can communicate with me where you want me to mail the book to you, and I will mail the book to you for free, signed. Okay? Ellie, I'm gonna mail the book to you for free, signed, hard copy. I might even mail you a real painting, who knows? Ooh, might send you a real one. Joji said, "Yan, can you mail me one too?" Of course. Listen, okay, listen. All of my OGs here in this chat, all of you guys, if you share your information with me, like where I should mail the book, if you're comfortable doing so, I will send you the book for free. I think it's like 10 of you, or like my list of OGs. My list of OGs is like 30. Remember when I did that list? I think it's like 30 of you. Well, really, the real OGs is more like 12. I'm gonna send y'all the book for free. Fox said, "Yeah, now probably we all gonna start beginning for books because we're all broke." I mean, all of you guys are super young, so I'm gonna send y'all the book for free for sure. Can I do a Discord or no? How about the community? Oh yeah, but wait, can you chat? Can you send a message to a? Can you send a message to a person? You know. Joji, you are the real OG. Kate is the real OG. Ellie is the real OG. Fox is the real OG. Gurdeep, Jacob, George, all those people are the real OGs. Christine, if she was still alive. Should I create a Discord? Who wants me to create a Discord? Who wants me to create a Discord? It's okay, Sonja. It's okay. It's cool. Don't worry. Y'all want me to make a Discord? Okay, I'm gonna make a Discord. I'm gonna make a Discord and I'm gonna put the link in my community page on YouTube. Okay? Because you know what's annoying about YouTube is I can't message people. Like y'all can't message me directly. Because if you could, then I could give you my email, and then, you know, you can tell me where I can send you the book. You know? I'll send it to you signed in real life. But my dream, again, my dream is to do a real life exhibition in you guys' cities and meet you there in real life. Romeo is also an OG, you know? Theo is also an OG. What's up, Theo? How are you? Man, sorry, I was away, man. A lot of things were going on in my life, but I'm back. I'm here now. I hope you guys are doing well. Okay, I hope you guys are advancing in life in the right way. Yeah, Joji, my dream is to do a meet and greet at the exhibition and show you all the work I've done over the years. You know? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Romeo, how have you been, man? Theo, how are you? It's okay, Theo. I know you got school. I know you got the coolest dad in the world, you know, getting you new shoes all the time. I know it's hard to pick a color, you know. Joji said I did my Arabic exam. I hope you did well, Joji. Joji's a genius in school, man. He's gonna be like a Joji's gonna be like a genius in the future or something. Like a real genius, not like me. Like I'm pretending. Ellie said, when is the Discord server live? I'll make the Discord tomorrow. I'm gonna be live tomorrow, but before I go live tomorrow, I'm gonna have the Discord up. I'm gonna have the Discord up for sure. Up and running. You know? Joji said, guess what I got? I feel like when Joji's acting like that, I feel like he got like 99.7. I think Joji got like Joji's crying, but he got like 99.7 on that exam. I'm not even lying. Put a blue heart in the chat for Sonja. Put a blue heart in the chat for Sonja, who's going through a very, very difficult time in her life. Fox said, okay, am I the only one who has 210 grades on everything, no matter what I do? 2 out of 10. I think I got some 2 out of 10s when I was a kid. I was a very average student, man. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was not a genius. Theo got the baby blue. Theo got the baby blue. Fox said, no, I'm failing every... Okay, so Fox, let's have this conversation. Why are you failing at everything? Are you bored? You don't like the courses? Or you feel like it's challenging? Like, what's going on? Talk to me. What's going on at school? Like, Romeo said he's having some sausage rolls right now. Yo, pause. Put a pause on that, man. Damn. Ellie put some blue hearts and baby blue. Can we not do the baby blue? I just like the normal blue. I just like the normal blue personally. I mean, you know what? If you want to put the baby blue, sure, but I feel like the normal blue is better. Georgie said, yeah, pause to that. Shout out to Kate. Yo, Kate, what's going on with you, Kate? I want to talk to you, Kate. I want to talk to you. I really missed you guys. Fox said, first of all, dyslexia and people don't understand. Second of all my I have big memory. Oh, you have memory issues? Dude, I just can't remember. My head feels foggy. Your head feels foggy? I'm gonna be honest. My head felt foggy. When I was sick, man, when I was sick, my head felt foggy and it was like a big headache and it was like, you know. But if you're going through that, I don't want you to think that you're less than. I think the issue in school is people attach their self-worth to their grades or maybe to how they look and whatever. And that's a big mistake, man. A lot of people that are very successful in life right now, they were just average students in school. You know, not to say that if you're smart, you're not going to be successful either, because you definitely can. I'm just saying, I don't want you to be hard on yourself because you're struggling in school, because school is just a first step in life. Like whatever you're going through right now in school, you won't even remember it very soon because you're going to go through real life and you're going to realize that all these grades actually did not matter. They didn't matter that much, but I was stressed out when I was in school, man. I was stressed out about the exams. I was stressed out about other kids having better grades than me sometimes, and then people going to schools that I couldn't get into. I was really stressed about all these things. Joji said, "Yeah, and I got 106. I got one wrong in extra creds." Yo, Joji is a genius for real, yo. I'm trying to be like Joji when I grow up. Ellie said I get bullied because of my teeth. Me too. Look at my teeth. I have this teeth that's going over this one. I got this teeth that's going over this one. I get bullied. You know what I say? You know what I tell them? I don't care. You know what I tell them? I don't care. Joji said, but yeah, people bully me because I play the harmonica, not like guitar. Man, the harmonica is gonna be the best. Listen, you gotta stick to what you like and just get in that bag 100%. Like, I've been doing blue all these years. People keep asking me, like, yo, why don't you do green and red and pink and brown? That's not for me. It's just not for me, man. Everybody's gonna have something you don't have. Someone's gonna be more handsome than you. Someone's gonna dress better than you. Someone is gonna make more money than you. Someone's gonna be, I don't know, taller than you. Whatever it is, that's okay. You just gotta be you. You gotta be, yo, Joji, you gotta play that harmonica, man, and own it. You're gonna be the harmonica guy. You're gonna make them wish they picked the harmonica. That's how you gotta do it. You gotta embrace who you are. People are inspired by other people that are confident in who they are, because that's what's attractive. You know what's not attractive? When you're trying to be like other people because you think they got it good and they don't, and everybody's going through something. Everybody. And I'm not saying this as if I'm perfect, because I also be doing those things sometimes. But I've been growing. I've been maturing a little bit. Fox said, "Bro, I got bullied because I have weird accent, and they used to push me around and kick me my bit as a kid. Also, once they almost cut my braids as a kid, but you luckily moved." Fox said, "Joji, you're gonna be the harmonica final boss." Yo, listen, man. When I was a kid, reading manga was like you were a nerd if you were reading manga. It was me. I had like three friends that were nerds. Would be in the library waiting for the next Naruto chapter. Man, I was nerding out. I didn't care. I just didn't care. I don't care what people. Okay, when I was a kid, I did care what people thought, but now I just don't. I just do not. I'm not trying to please nobody right now. Hopefully, people like what I make. I do wish that people like what I make, but if they don't, you gotta move on. Theo said, "I'm not so smart in school. And a little nervous." It's okay, Theo. You can do whatever you want now. You know, now that we got advanced technology, you can have a startup right now from your bedroom. Romeo said, "Do you have a favorite time of the year, like autumn, spring, summer, or winter?" Depends where I'm at. I think I don't like the winter that much unless we're going skiing or snowboarding. Fox said, "Bro, I got bullied because I have a weird." Oh wait, well, I did read that already. Romeo prefers autumn. Yeah, autumn. Well, you know what? I like the fall. I do like that September, October. I like October. I do. You know, I do like October. You know, I'm in love with you, honey. Kate said, "I read manga." I love manga. Ellie said, "I like mangoes." Close enough. Kate, yeah, manga. I was collecting the Naruto mangas for a long time. I still have them right now. Changed my life. Almost every life lesson that I learned in Naruto. Literally, I have a chapter for every life lesson you want to learn. It's in Naruto. It's all in Naruto. You know, if you want to learn about forgiveness and empathy, Naruto 53, man, when he finally meets his parents. You know, if you want to learn about resilience, 44. 44. If you want to learn about ambition, I would say 54. You know, if you want to learn about fear, we can go to that. Um, whatever. Was it 37? Whenever Sasuke had to kill Orochimaru, or not kill him, but like kill whatever version of him died. Orochimaru never. Think about Orochimaru. We never know. We can never tell if he was really dead or not. He's like a, I don't know, man. He's like an infinite, like he's like a, I don't know, man. I can't even describe that dude. Romeo said, I never got bullied before. Romeo's too cool, man. Romeo is the one that was actually doing the bullying. So that's why he never got bullied. I'm kidding. Jokes, yo. Kate said, yeah, but they're releasing the final episode. Mm. Winter is the best. I don't care about the cold. It's cool. And plus, you get cozy clothes, but it's okay. Listen, winter is cool until the mud mixes with the snow, and you gotta go shovel that. That's not cool. Winter is cool until the road is frozen and you're slipping on the road and breaking your back. Winter is cool until you can't feel your ears because it got colder than you predicted and you didn't have anything to cover for them. I don't know what kinds of winters you guys are having. You know, obviously the winter's harsher in some places. Sonia says, sorry, my baby dog is crying a little time, so I had to go and pick. It's okay, Sonia. Do what you gotta do, especially today. Theo said, Yan, are you going to make a Discord server? Yes. We were talking about that earlier. I'm gonna make a Discord server. I don't even know how to do that, but I'll figure it out. Tomorrow, I'm gonna make a Discord server. Um, and I'm gonna put it in the link. I'm gonna put it in the chat, and you guys can talk to me from there. Because YouTube, you know, there's a YouTube community post, but like we can't really talk on there like that. You know, like you can't message me directly. That's the problem with YouTube. So a lot of people just be talking through comments. I can't tell you the amount of times people have messaged me or communicated with me through comments. You feel me? I think you're special. Ain't no other love like this. It's the reason you exist. You don't gotta try, no. Oh, Theo said, can I please be admin? Wait, you want to be admin in is that how Discord works? Like y'all can be admins in the chat? Like y'all, so Discord is just a big chat, no? Is it a big chat or is it like can you guys message me individually from Discord or is it like a big group chat for all of us? Ellie, what's up? Ellie said, wait, what's up? Fox and Ellie are having a whole different conversation. Kate said, Romeo, mine too, got it. Theo said, you can make roll, got it. Okay. Okay, so I do get a DM. Thank you, Theo. Thanks for clarifying. I do get a DM. Got it. Ellie said, how much year olds can you see your lives? How much year olds can see your lives? I don't know. I don't think there's an age barrier. I mean, maybe if you're making like sensitive content, maybe. But I think anyone can watch my stuff. I really try to not curse. Gurdeep, what's up? Gurdeep, have you been, man? Thanks for coming back, Gurdeep. I've been away as well, but I hope you're doing well. I hope the UK is treating you well. And put a blue heart in the chat for Sonia, please. She lost her mom. Put a blue heart in the chat for Sonia. I'm gonna do it again. Shout out to Sonia and lots of love and support to Sonia. Exactly. So I try to make content that's really, really digestible to any demographic You know, really, I really try not to curse. I posted a YouTube short where I was cursing and I had to take it down, but it was funny. It was a funny one. Fox said we're all babies. All the adults that come to my channel, they stalk me and they leave. They don't talk. Well, actually, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Because Christine was in her 20s. Peekaboo was older, much older than me. Uh, Also, so is Kenny. And so is Chris, my friend Chris, who had showed up a few times, and so is a few of my other friends whose names I'm not gonna mention, who are probably watching me right now and not saying anything, but then they want to message me on my other apps and tell me, "Yo, I watched," which is okay. It's okay. I don't want to force people to do. I can talk to anybody. I can go to a retirement home and talk to the grandpas, or I can talk to the 20-year-olds, or I can talk to the 40-year-olds, 50 and 12-year-olds. But I will say this, I think like talking to the kids is actually a good, it helps me understand where the world is going, like how you guys feel about life and what you're going through. It allows me to see the future, because I feel like when I talk to you guys are teaching me so much about what's going, like how the world is shaping you right now and what we can do moving forward. Damn, Ellie has a job at 11. Okay, what's your job, Ellie? What do you do if you don't mind sharing? Ellie said, I work at a kindergarten. Got it. Gurdeep said, I'm still unemployed. I've been there as well, man. You know, looking for a job, especially in this economy, is very hard. Well, I don't know what sector you're in, but it can be very hard. Unemployment is hard, you know, but also being employed at the wrong job is hard. Everything is hard, man. Once you get out of school, you realize everything is hard. Everything is hard. Everything is expensive. You know, people always ask me like, why am I only painting in blue? It's because I don't want to be buying all of these things, all these things to get started. It's expensive. It's hard to take around. It's hard to get started if you need all these expense. Like, you know, I wanted to keep my life very simple, especially when I got out of school. You know, it's okay to be unemployed when you're 14. All right. Gurdeep said, I just make a decision, then not long ago after I decline it, after accepting it. Long after I decline it. Well, Gurdeep, what are you going through? Like, why do you decline it after you accept it? Romeo, take care, man. Thanks for showing up. Kate said I applied for a job a few weeks ago, but they haven't contacted me yet. Then just go apply to another one. You know, what I used to do when I was looking for a basic job, like when I like during the pandemic, for example, I would um I would go to the actual place. You know, it could be like I was working in a grocery store, but what if it's like what if it's an appliance store? What if it's like a at the theaters, or what if it's at like I don't know, a library, whatever it is. Like, go to that place and talk to the people that are working there. Hopefully, someone that's in charge, and show them your CV and show them that you are proactive and that you want to have the job and that you have an appetite for the job. That's how I got my job at the grocery store. You know, now once you get out of the grocery store, I mean, once I got out of college and I really wanted to do architecture, then that became about networking and, like I got my first job through my professor. Shout out to Mark Gardner. Um, Gurdeep said I had to be a role in my school to work for lunch. Lunchtime leader. Back in primary school, and a day after, I just didn't want to be one role. You were a lunchtime leader? What does that even mean? Wait, Gurdeep. Wait, this live just got so much more interesting. Can you explain to us what a lunchtime leader is? You're a lunchtime leader? You're an LTL? Like, what do you do? What is a lunchtime leader? Like, you organize the tables? You like do roll call, make sure everybody ate? Like, what do you do? A lunchtime leader. Interesting. You're an LTL. That's an interesting acronym. LTL. Jalal said, I am considering to study architect, but Google says it takes typically 7 to 13 years. Is it true? Yeah. But okay, but Jalal, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think a mistake that we all make before we pick something to study in school is we think that there is a fast path to get somewhere, and nothing happens fast. I really want to stand on this right now. I want to stop on this point right now, Jalal. Everything takes long. After you finish school, you have the rest of your life for your career. Okay? Like you that's a long time. Do you want to do something you don't like, for a long time? I think it's hard. I think you got to do something that you're passionate about. Of course there's going to be obstacles. Architecture school is intense. People are bragging about not sleeping there. It's a weird place. But if it's something you enjoy doing, like I love making things, I love drawing things. I had a great time in architecture school. I don't think everybody else did. I think some people liked it, some people did not. But I think it's important to understand that your life is long. You know, I can't believe that everything I've lived in my life so long, I'm gonna live it twice again. I just can't believe. Like my brain does not understand. My brain is having a hard time understanding how much time I have. So Jalal, if you're gonna pick something you're gonna study, make sure it's close to something you're passionate about. Because man, you're spending 8 hours of your day in that place. How are you gonna spend 8 hours of your day in a place that you genuinely hate for years? You're gonna be depressed, and the people around you are also not gonna like you as much, because they're gonna be like, "Why are you still doing this?" You know. I'm giving you some real advice. I'm giving you some real advice, yo. Like if you really like finance, then yeah, why don't you be an accountant? Why don't you be an investment banker? Why don't you do those things? You know. But that being said, everything is hard. By the way, everything is hard. Everything is hard, man. You know. Everything is hard. Everything is hard. I want you guys to just embrace that. Everything is hard. Your career is hard. Your personal relationships is hard. Your family life is hard. Look at Sonja. She just lost her mom. That's hard. Um, uh, finding people you can trust is hard. Building a successful career is hard. Making money is hard. Keeping money is hard. Staying healthy is hard. If you don't exercise, um, eating healthy when all your friends don't want to, that's not easy. Um, Educating yourself is hard because you got to read a lot and deprogram yourself from a lot of things. You know, if you want to do a YouTube channel like me, it's hard because you got to be consistent and disciplined. Everything is hard. In life you're gonna go through all kinds of things. You're gonna lose your job. You're gonna go through a breakup. You're gonna lose your business, or you're gonna lose, God forbid, like Ellie, you lose your mom. I mean, life is just hard. Theo said that's some real life we talking about. Real lifers. Fox said that sounds like a motivational speech. If you're motivated by this, shout out to you. Kate said lost her. Yeah, Sonia lost her mom. That's why I said put a blue heart. If you look at the pin chat that Joji made, great pin chat by Joji. put a blue heart in the chat for Sonja. I'm gonna do it again. But what I was trying to say is to embrace the hard things because everything is hard. Everything is hard, man. And hard is relative. Hard is relative, okay? Hard is relative. For someone who has never, for someone who is injured, going for a walk is hard because their leg hurts. But then if you're fit, then you gotta go run like 10 kilometers for it to be hard. You see what I'm saying? Like hard is relative. So don't don't underestimate your hard. We all have different definitions of hard, but what hard means is just something that is out of your comfort zone. You know, some people don't want to make content because they're afraid of how they're going to be seen and judged, and people are going to make fun of me and they're going to tell me that I'm this and that. So making content is hard for them. Okay, some people don't want to start a business. They're afraid of failing, and people are going to judge them and tell them that they're irresponsible. For them, starting a business is hard. And then someone else doesn't care what people think of them, and they want to take a lot of risk, um, but they just can't raise money. So for them, the hard part is something else. You know. Shout out to Jalal for putting a blue heart for Sonja. Sonja, everybody's putting blue hearts for you, okay? Fox said that Sunday Ukrainian school will hold a festival for the kindergartners there. I've been chosen to play Mavka. Wait, what is Mavka? Can someone explain that? Wait, Fox, what is Mavka? You said you're gonna perform Mavka at the festival? Ellie said, yeah, and I'm so sorry. I thought you were Jamaican for a second. Yo. Yo. Do you guys remember when I started going live like in December and I had to block. I think when I start the first 2 months I started going live, I think I easily blocked like 50 people. And I was basically telling them like half the time to read the pin chat because they will all get in here and they would tell me how I'm Somali, and then they would tell me how I look like Chunks, and then they would tell me how also there was just a lot of haters too. It was weird. It was a weird time. But they're gone now. Fox said a Ukrainian mythical creature. She used to be scary, but they made her kid friendly. Oh, got it. Got it, 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 got it. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, man. I wanted to go live tonight, but I'm kind of tired. I woke up super early, started my day early. But I'm still excited to be here and talk to you guys. I have about 15 more minutes with you guys to talk about anything you want to talk about, really. Talk about anything you want to talk about. Anything you want to talk about. I'm gonna start going live a lot earlier. Ellie said, I always look at the pinned comment before I comment. Shout out to Ellie for following the protocol. Shout out to Ellie. Is there anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to talk about? Fox said I can make a post about Mafka and you want just really like her old version. Wait, Fox, you don't like sports? Damn. Yo, Fox, you might be I think you must be having a really difficult time at school. Theo said, you know people can be rude but always be faithful. Thank you, Theo. Yeah, I'm trying to stay faithful and not give up on the things I said I was up to, I started all these things and I gotta finish them. I gotta finish them or die trying for sure. For sure. For sure. Wait, y'all don't like sports? For real? Damn. Okay. Fox said, Theo, if a person is rude, then. Okay, yo, Fox. Fox, you're right about that, but it's like imagine someone being sad and depressed, and you're like, yo, are you sad and depressed? And the person's like, yes. And then you look back at them and you're like, yo, just don't be sad. Just don't be depressed. Just be happy right now. Like you're right, but it's like it's insensitive and it's not the help they need right now. Kate said, yeah, and how is the book coming along? Kate, I'm very close to finishing editing and I'm already in the process of finding an agent. I'm already in the process of finding an agent. I think 2027 is going to be a big year for me. I think. I'm not sure yet. I thought 2026 was going to be a big year for me, but it kind of started off. The energy's been off, to be honest. But hey, that's life. That's life, yo. Everything ain't gonna go your way. Everything ain't gonna go your way. Thank you, Kate. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yo, Theo. Theo, my dream, I definitely like I want to do an exhibition tour of my artworks. And one of my dream destinations is Denmark. I want to come to Copenhagen and do an incredible art exhibition there. You know, I just want to do that. I really do. You know, there's also a bunch of African countries, mostly African countries that I want to go to and do my exhibitions. Done one in Rwanda already. I'm gonna do a few in Rwanda, of course, but Cameroon, Kenya, Uganda, Ethiopia. Theo said, you're most welcome. Appreciate you, man. Can't wait to see you and your dad. If you guys don't know who Theo is in the chat, Theo got the coolest dad in the universe. And y'all don't even know about it. Theo got the coolest dad in the universe, bro. It's actually kind of unfair. How does it feel to have such a great dad, Theo? Ellie said, I'm back. Sorry, I had to make my lunch. Wait, lunch? Wait, what time is it? Hold up. What time is it in Albania? Oh, you're making your lunch for tomorrow. Got it. Got it. Sorry. Kay said, Theo has a famous dad, yo. He did. He wasn't lying even. It was true. It was true. Anyways, I've been doing these sketches. I have no idea what this means. Is there anything you want to talk about? Yeah. Shira Franco, what's up? How are you? Welcome to my channel. I don't think I've seen Shira before. Do you guys know who Shira is? Shira Franco. How are you? Where are you from? Merry Go Round. Interesting. Okay. Ellie said, I only draw blue because it reminds me. My dream is that you all draw in blue. Yeah, where am I from? Read the pin chat. Please read the pin chat. She's from Israel. She's from Israel. Shira is from Israel. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel where I usually do these sketches. I do these sketches and I basically turn them into paintings if I like them later. You know? Kate, thank you. Thank you for helping me greet her. Fox said blue is a pretty amazing color. Reminds me of Kyoku. Kyoku? Wait, what's Kyoku? And by the way, I think most humans like blue. Like blue is most humans' favorite color. Feel me? Yeah, no Stray Kids, because I was just tired of I was tired of all the Stray Kids references and stuff. Because I don't look like them, by the way. Shira said, why blue? Shira, if you want to know why my stuff is blue, I want you to go to my live videos on my channel and scroll all the way down to my first ever live. My first ever live was about that. Actually, the title of my first live is called Why Blue. Literally, it's the question itself. Theo said, "Yeah, I need to go. Have an evening." Thank you so much, Theo. Thank you so much for supporting me and coming back to my channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow as well. Kate said, "I'ma stay." Thank you, Kate. I really appreciate you. Shout out to Kate, man. Kate's a real one. Shira said, I'm Army. Army? Wait, what is Army? And what's with the purple heart? BTS fun. Ellie is drawing flowers. Whatever you're drawing, please share your drawings with us on my community page. I love looking at people's work. Shout out to Fox. Fox has been sharing a lot of her work. You know, shout out to Jacob and George who used to post their work. You know, I was hoping I would see Sandler and his brother because I'm going live earlier. I thought going live earlier would allow me to meet more people. I think YouTube tried to send me some people. I think YouTube sent me like 40 people in the beginning. But they didn't stick really, so whatever. Yo, Ty. Yo, look who's here. Yo, Fox, look who's here in the chat right now. We got Ty. Ty Gosling is your name? Is Gosling really your name? Is Gosling your name for real? Damn. Ty said, no, I wish, lol. I'm making my own channel now, which is going all right, getting lots of views, just barely any likes. Yo, Ty, when you start a new channel, it's all about just being disciplined and putting the content out. I don't think you should ever worry about the likes. I don't think I ever check the likes. I don't even think I check the likes. I just be putting out stuff consistently. I think I wasn't as consistent the last 2 weeks, but I'm trying to get back on it. But when you're starting out, I think the first year, your first year on YouTube, I don't even think you should be worried about metrics. I think you should be worried about being consistent and providing something that people can rely on, you know? Shira, read the pin chats. Damn, all those questions are answered in there. Damn. Shira says she likes the US. Okay. Oh, Ty is uploading a video. That's my issue with YouTube. Sometimes uploading a video takes forever. Oh wait. Oh, you weren't talking to me? Sorry. It's so weird seeing people talk to each other in my chat, and I feel like, damn, sometimes I feel like maybe I'm intruding other people's conversation in my own live. It's hilarious. I don't want to stop it. It's just kind of funny. Ty said, yeah, I don't care about the likes. It's the audience growth I'm looking for. Okay, okay, but Ty, what's the purpose behind your channel? Like, what are you trying to accomplish? You know? Because it's going to be a long journey, and I just want to figure out if the why behind everything you're doing actually is strong enough. If your why is not big enough, it's going to be hard to be consistent and disciplined for a long time. You know, I'm just being honest with you. You know, R.I.P. R.I.P. Salacia said, let bro Lesnar retire. What is that? Oh no, the lighting on or off? Interesting. Ellie said I can't draw good. Yo, Ellie, just share your work. I'm sure it's not as bad as you're saying it is. You know? You know what? After what happened to Sonja today, I think after what happens to Sonja yesterday, this is gonna be the first time ever. This is gonna be the first time ever on my channel that I go back after I finish a live and change the title for someone. I'm gonna change this live's title to Sketch for Sonja. What's up, Daniel? How have you been, man? It's been a long time. You're kind of coming late because this is my last minute on here, but we can still talk. Ty said, my people, I guess it's a meme channel, but not like brainwashed sort of memes, but memes that are relatable and funny, maybe even feel good memes. I'm going to explain more in a new comment. Hold up. Okay, I'm waiting for you, Ty. Fox said, Ellie, don't worry, we can practice art together, then mine is also not the best. You know what? By the way, I just want to give a shout out to Fox for always posting her art, regardless of what we think of it. Like that's the confidence that you need as an artist. Like you just got to put your stuff out and not care what people think. You know, as long as it's not offensive or degrading or whatever. Um, Kate said her bias is Namjoon. Yo, Shira and Kate are having a whole different conversation over there. I'm just waiting for Ty. Fox is sad because Ty got more subs than her. But you know what I realized? Like, the sub count doesn't even matter that much because what matters is like who's actually gonna view your content consistently. That's what matters. If you have 1 million subs, but only 10 people are showing up to your live video, something's wrong. And it doesn't matter that you got 1,000 subs because if they're not watching your stuff, it's dead. Ty said, I don't care about the likes or subs. I'm just happy that maybe even 10, 20 people laugh. This world can be hard for some people, and even just one video can make them happy, you know? Okay, Ty. I think um I think it's a good enough why. Um but I don't. I think it's a good why. I don't know if it's strong enough, unless you really want to become a comedian and stuff, or you want to have like a, I don't know, world star kind of page. I don't know, but if it is what you like doing, then you can do it. I think you got to do something that you can sustain for a long time. Daniel said it's been rough. Have been studying a lot, but I always seem to be a little behind all the time. It sucks, man. I'm still lonely. Unfortunately, seeing my ex with someone else just ruins my day. Oh my God, Daniel. Yo, Daniel, I'm so sorry about what you're going through. And I also, okay, so Daniel, my message for you is, especially if you're going through a difficult time, is to remember that everything you're going through in life is temporary. So right now, the moment you're going through is difficult, but like, you know, if you stay afloat with your studies and you can manage to graduate and you can manage to start a career, you will meet other people. You will have another girlfriend, and your your ex-girlfriend, she'll move on with someone else. I know it hurts because you liked her a lot, but that's, you got to find peace within yourself. I'm not saying it's easy, by the way. All this advice I'm giving is hard. I know it's hard. Going back to everything is hard. Everything is hard, you know? There's people who have built a whole life with someone else. They have a family together, they have a house together, and then that person went and cheated. And now they're divorcing. There's someone that's going through that right now. There's someone else who had a whole partner they were ready to get married to, and then they got into an accident, they're paralyzed, and their partner is leaving them because they're paralyzed. There's someone going through that right now. So Daniel, I'm not saying that, I'm not gaslighting you by saying that other people have it harder than you. What I'm trying to say is that these moments are temporary, and all of these other people that I was talking about are gonna have to make a decision at some point about, okay, do I want to wallow in this difficult moment, or do I want to move forward and find happiness? Because you can find happiness. It's not the end yet. It's really not. Everybody's young in this chat. Everybody in this chat right now is super young. We're the kids in here. And I'm a kid too. Kuo, oh my God, Kuo's here. Yo, Kuo, yo, Kuo. Yo, by the way, I'm supposed to end this live very soon, but I'm happy to see you, Kuo. Welcome back. Ty said maybe after the live you can have a look at the channel and see if you think it can keep going. Yo, Ty. By the way, Ty, don't take my opinion as the executive decision. If you love that channel, you should keep working on that channel. Don't worry about my opinion of your channel. If you love that channel and what you're making, you just keep making it. Don't worry about what I got to say about it. I'm actually not going to talk about it again. I think that channel and its success is between you and the channel. Well, you and your willingness to put in the work. Kuo said, I'm happy to see that your channel is still active. Thank you so much, Kuo. How have you been, Kuo? How's South Korea treating you? Or are you back in Japan now? Fox said, oh, my sister's boyfriend left her because she needed more time because she's not ready to have kids yet. So she left him. If someone is mean to you, leave them. Damn. Everybody's going through all kinds of things. Everybody's going through all kinds of things, you know? Life is just crazy like that, you know. Kuo said also, Yan, I left a post on the community explaining slightly why I left for so long, but also I moved to Britain, London, and super awesome. What? Yo, is Gurdeep in here? Yo, Gurdeep, can you see that Kuo said she moved to London? Kuo is joining my supporters from the UK. Shout out to the UK again. Daniel said, thank you, Yan. I meant a lot at the moment. You're right. This is just a painful start of this year. It doesn't mean it's going to be a pain for the rest of my life. Exactly. You know what, Daniel? Daniel, sometimes you're going through the moment that's going to prepare you for the big moment. I know it sounds so cliche. I know they told you that a billion times, but like this difficult moment is like it's fortifying your character. It's fortifying your character side so that in the future you're more resilient and you can't be budged by these things as much, so that you can take on bigger things, you know. Ty also lives in the UK, so Kuo, I hope you know that you got some friends already in the UK. Shout out to y'all, man. I hope you guys can hang out, and I hope, yo, I definitely want to do a massive exhibition in London and get to meet all of you, okay? No TikTok and Snapchat. Yeah, I don't think TikTok and Snapchat is good for kids. You know, I think YouTube is better. I'm not on TikTok either, by the way, but I might have to get on later. I don't know. But I do not like TikTok unless it's for marketing my stuff. Kuo said I got to go. See you all. I'm leaving some strawberries. Thank you, Kuo. I'm also leaving. I'm not gonna leave strawberries. I'm gonna leave something else. Kuo is always kind because she leaves food. I'm gonna leave food too. She's inspiring me. I'm gonna. What kind of food should I leave? Oh, I'm gonna leave bread. Blueberries. Blueberries. That's what I'm leaving. Boom. That's what I'm leaving to you guys. Yo, Ty, that's right. You gotta be more consistent and more disciplined, and you'll get there. You know, yo, Ty, you're gonna get bigger than my channel for sure. Ty said, Yan, if you do TikTok, I won't be able to join sadly. That's okay. If you can support me, wherever you can support me from is fine. I wanted to leave food, Ty, so anyways, I'm gonna leave more blueberries. Shout out to Kuo for inspiring this. All right. Boom. Boom. Damn. Ty said that's gonna be hard. Everything is hard. Going back to the whole message of this live, everything is hard. Like damn. Kate said I'm leaving some apples. Got it. Thank you so much, guys. I also gotta get going right after I finish typing all these blueberries for you guys. Ty is leaving us with ice. All right, y'all. Peace. I'm leaving.